Every institution has a story shaped by its people, its purpose, and the vision it chooses to follow.
Some chapters begin with a new building, some begins with a new idea, and some begins when an institution decides that it's time to transform.
The direction of an institution is shaped by the vision of those who lead it.
आइए जानते हैं इस विद्यालय के परिवर्तन, इसकी सोच और इसके भविष्य को लेकर हमारे मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर्स का क्या कहना है।
So for many of you, this may be the first time I'm properly introducing myself. I'm Devish, and over the past few months, I've been working closely in different areas of the Elden Heights School, especially its communications, systems, and student opportunities and future direction. And yes, I know this is not the typical formal management introduction, but then again, real work rarely happens on informal clothes. So a major part of how I think about education comes from my own school journey, because I had the privilege of studying at India's best boarding school, the Sindhya School in Gwalior. And my time through taught me that school is not only about classes, marks, and good examinations. A good school also should help build confidence, discipline, communication, leadership, and character. Whereas it should also give students opportunities to explore, participate, make mistakes, learn from them, and gradually understand that what are they capable of doing. And that experience has stayed with me. And while the Elden Heights School has its own identity, its own journey, and its own purpose, I want our students to receive that same kind of meaningful exposure. Over the past few months, you may have noticed several changes. We have been working on better systems, stronger communication, new student platforms, more activities, and a more organized school environment. But honestly, we're still at the beginning because there's a lot that needs to improve, and I'm not going to pretend that everything will change overnight. Because real improvement takes time, consistency, and a team that is willing to keep working even when nobody's watching. And my goal is simple. I want the Elden Heights School to become a place where students they not only study for examinations, but also learn to speak confidently, think independently, take responsibility, and face the real world. I also want our students to feel that their ideas, talents, and interests matter. And to our teachers, parents, and students, thank you for trusting the process and supporting the changes that we're making. This is a long journey ahead, and I genuinely believe that we're moving in the right direction. And together, we will build a school that does not merely talks about excellence, but shows it through its actions and its students. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I am Anya,
And I am Aditi, and we are proud Elden Heights.
Over the past few months, our school has experienced a journey of change, growth, and new possibilities.
Today, we will take you through the initiatives, experiences, and milestones that have shaped the Elden Heights School since the beginning of its new identity.
It is not simply the story of a name that changed.
It is the story of a vision that gradually began taking shape.
A new name can be announced in a single day, but building everything that represents the name requires time, courage, and consistent effort.
The transition to the Elden Heights School was not limited to a new logo, a new color, or a new signboard. It represented a renewed purpose, stronger ambitions, and a commitment to continuous progress.
The word Elden reflects strength, distinction, and aspiration,
while height represents the determination to continue rising.
Together, they define the institution that we are working to build.
The transformation gradually began reaching every part of the student experience. Classrooms became more interactive, academic planning became more structured, and students were encouraged to become active participants in their own learning. The focus was not limited to completing chapters or preparing for examinations. Greater attention was given to understanding, curiosity, participation, and confidence. Because education should not only teach students what to think,
It should also teach them how to think. A modern institution requires systems that are transparent, organized, and accessible.
the introduction of the school ERP brought several important processes onto a single digital platform. Parents could receive updates, access academic information, manage payments, and remain connected with the school. Technology was not introduced simply to make the school appear modern.
It was introduced to make the school work better.
Some lessons cannot be taught through textbooks. They are learned on stage through teamwork, through responsibility, and through the courage to stand before an audience.
Programs such as Parampara give students the opportunity to celebrate culture, creativity, and community.
For some students, it was their first performance.
For others, it was a moment to discover a talent they never knew they had.
Every event became an opportunity to build confidence, expression, and a stronger connection between students, teachers, and parents. Education becomes meaningful when students learn to look beyond themselves.
Through initiatives such as the Human Site, students were encouraged to understand important social issues, listen to unheard voices, and become more aware of the society around them.
The initiative also encouraged students and young volunteers to contribute through awareness, programs, community activities, and summer camps.
Marks may help a student build a successful career,
But empathy helps a student to build a better society. Learning becomes more powerful when students are encouraged to speak, question, and share ideas.
To create a platform for meaningful conversations, the school launched its own podcast channel. A microphone may appear to be a simple piece of equipment,
But in front of the right person, it becomes a platform for ideas that are deserved to be heard.
the way institutions communicate has changed. Important movements should not remain limited to notice boards, classroom, or school corridors.
The school began using social media to document activities, celebrate student achievements, and keep parents connected with campus life.
From cultural programs and classroom activities to sport achievement and important announcement, digital platform became an extension of the school community. The Elden Heights School is not only defined by its building,
It is defined by the opportunities created within them,
by every student who dares to compete,
every voice that finds a platform,
for every teacher who continues to guide.
and every parent who continues to believe.
We honor our foundations, a new identity,
New opportunities.
real achievements, and a journey that continues.